It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. We love Jackie Felgate.
This is Jackie Felgate.
Hello, welcome to the Off-Air Podcast. We'll unpack that in a sec. I'm Liam. We've got Ben here.
Hello there.
Belle.
I don't know. Do I want to put my name to this?
Producer Andy.
The title.
We got producer Brodie.
G'day.
Producer Tom.
Hello.
We got Jack.
Hi.
And we got Scudder.
Hi.
Whole crew's in. We do love Jackie Felgate. Got no qualms with her. One particular person on the team, though. Producer Andy got a real gripe with that person. We probably should explain, because a lot of people wouldn't know. But
Explain Felgate.
I would say before I moved to Melbourne, I had no idea who it was.
Well, she's very Melbourne. Producer Tom was the one who told me about Jackie Felgate, because in Adelaide we have Shit Adelaide, and a lot of time when we're doing the radio show there, we would find like a good Adelaide story from the weekend, because did you see that thing on Shit Adelaide, yada yada.
Yep.
Jackie Felgate's pretty much like the Melbourne version of pretty much.
Jackie Felgate to Melbourne, from what I can see, is the Cosby to Adelaide.
People send her a thing, and she posts it.
Yeah.
And Andy took offence to the fact that she never tagged people. She doesn't go.
Andy, problem with that.
Andy, you called it out before it was a story.
Yes, sir. It annoys me because
You're a whistleblower, Sal.
As a producer, it's like it's good when you see a video and then you try and chase the people in the video, and it's a good person to interview. She posts a lot of videos. Now, I think it's a great Instagram page. Like she's done very well. She's got a huge following. Yeah. It's like it's more than Cosy. It's more like Shit Adelaide.
Yeah.
To me.
Just say someone called Ellie messages her page. We see it because we're like, oh great, that's people watching the Matildas game on a flight and they're all clapping. We want to speak to that person. Most people would be like, thanks to Ellie for sending this in.
Yeah,
but she would just be like, Matilda's playing, and then you can't, we can never find the person.
It's almost like she's gatekeeping the
content.
Yeah.
But
now,
the Matilda's video.
I wouldn't have said that, though.
I think what's happened now is that, obviously she's on the radio as well, and it's like a thing where you have to
got done by one of the watchdogs for posting about stuff, but then not saying it's an ad.
Those dogs are watching.
Those dogs are watching.
That video of the Matildas on the plane had 30 million views on Twitter, and it's like people thought she took it.
No credit.
But it does
That's
look
annoying.
like that when you don't credit people and you're constantly posting stuff. It does look like it's from you.
I love that we have a page in Melbourne that we can turn to for shit that's happening. Shit Adelaide always attributes.
I got no real qualms, but it's funny because in the morning, Ben and I get in our special place and we prepare, just get in a zen sort of state before we
usually
do
show each other funny TikToks.
Yeah, we show each other funny TikToks, just get ready for a big 3 hours of radio, whilst Belle, Brodie and Andy look through the news of the day, and then they build what's called the topical document, and they sort of go through and pitch, hey, this happened.
Liam and I have the TikTokical document.
Well, it's good just to get into a loose sort of state. Which actually reminds me, I've got some absolute bangers to show you later on. Normally Andy will put a Jackie Felgate story in and no one else cares. And Brodie pointed it out this morning. We never, ever in a million years going to talk about it. Well, we are now, I suppose. Now it's in the Off-Air Podcast.
It is because she is in the news recently.
Well,
because of all these, she's accepting all these free things and all the credit.
Which a lot of people do, obviously, but the dogs were watching and the watchdogs have barked. Those dogs barked and now her kennels.
I heard a little custody there.
Yeah.
Was that you, Jack?
That?
Is that you, Jack?
I was looking at the time.
Someone just had a
All
custody.
right, everyone stop. Who was that?
There was a custard monster.
Was that you?
Wasn't me.
Was it you, Brodie?
Wasn't me.
Andy, whoever smelt it dealt it. Was it you?
No, Belle smelt it as well. So
I heard it.
I don't
I don't think it could have been Liam because he was
wasn't
talking.
me. I was literally
I think
talking.
it was you, Ben.
It wasn't me.
Can I point out, Jack kind of ducked?
Yeah, he ducked. Dude, it was definitely you.
I was looking at the time.
I think it was
And
me.
also the last custard monster that we never found out who it was.
Oh, no, okay.
Jack said it was Tom. Tom was nowhere near a mic.
Tom.
No, okay. I've
that
got
you?
the footage. He was near the mic. It was talking.
Whose custard monster was that?
That was genuinely not mine.
The mic was nowhere near me, but I don't know. Maybe it was.
There was a little ribbiting frog.
Jack, how many coffees you had this morning?
One.
Have you had any food?
An apple.
How many pies have you had this morning, Brodie?
I've had 6 meat pies.
Was it you? Was it bloody you? That was you, wasn't it?
Definitely Brodie. Ew,
That's
pie
my-
monster.
That's just some meat pie coming up to say
Normally,
hello.
the custard monster can be attributed to who's had
dairy.
the worst diet that morning.
I reckon.
have you honestly had only 6?
How many have you had?
I've had 6 pies and 1 sausage roll.
Dude, we need to get the watchdogs. We need to get the custard monster watchdog in. I think we should employ someone to.
I think Brodie is
Those dogs are
still feeling the weekend.
Yeah.
He's a bit under the
we all
weather.
are.
Yeah, bless.
Big weekend.
All right, well, we're going to move on from...
Speaking of the
That
weekend, great time at Ben.
Oh, so good.
And thanks
So
for
good.
inviting me. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Ben. That was really nice being there.
Can I
Very big
actually,
house,
like,
lots of space,
Really
lots
enjoyed
of
it,
people
mate.
to.
What did you guys do?
It was good fun.
What did you do? Like, what?
Hang
Was it a
out,
party? Like,
swap secrets,
There was a footy game on.
Smoked bongs,
voice chat. Yeah.
fed the baby.
Yeah.
No, obviously
In
it
that
was
order.
it was pretty chill. Like as we said, there is a newborn there. There was no bong smoked. It was literally just like taking turns holding the baby and
Yeah. Bit of tummy time.
bit of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all cheered Freddie on.
Andy and Kelsey brought some macaroons.
Macarons.
They
well,
were delicious.
Thank you,
Did you notice what we were pretty scabby? To be fair.
He brought 2 bags of chips, but they were
Yes.
they were like the single serving size, like that you have by yourself.
What? No, they
45
weren't.
grams.
No, they were normal. Because they were servo, but we did get them on the servo on the way.
They were the
but
small,
did you notice?
they were the small packet that you
I
would
didn't-
have?
gross.
Yeah.
I didn't touch the board. I've been trying to
Yeah,
eat
you've been
good, so
good.
I literally didn't touch any food there. So in my head, it was a bit like, oh, I'm not taking, so I don't have to
Yep.
give too much. And we brought our own drinks. I had a couple of, for me, Belle, I literally had 2 Kirk's sugar-free soft drinks.
What the hell?
I
This
literally- what happened-
sounds... Oh, I'm so happy I didn't
Well,
go
that's the
now.
thing. I do feel like a bit of a lame person because I haven't really, I haven't been drinking for like quite some time. Just been trying to like get a bit healthier and stuff. But
Definitely gives off lame energy.
But I'm gonna go hell for leather, in like T-3 weeks. So
Yeah, I get it though. I was the same.
Do you,
with
you
the-
were
I-
you definitely were the same.
I don't really drink anyway, but definitely when the wedding was coming up, I was just trying to eat.
I like normally drink a fair bit, so now I'm sort of starting to like get really itchy now. Now I feel like I just want to be drinking at work. You know what I mean? I just, when you get like okay, that's enough now. Like I'm
Yeah, but I think you go over the threshold because then you actually, your body just like doesn't need it. And you
That's
don't
like
even think about it.
that's like Bell with the punt.
What the hell?
Did you have a good weekend? Did your multi get up or what?
No, I didn't.
Did you
I
have
don't
Bobby
bet.
Hill for Norm Smith?
No, I've been paying a lot.
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
If
Thanks
I
to
was to
Neds.
bet, yeah, I would
What was
have
that
bet
paying
him
the Neds
because
at?
I liked when they said
Ned's
the Hills
beautiful.
hoist is up. That was very good. That
I
was a
reckon,
good line.
was
I reckon
got up.
no one would have had Bobby Hill.
No one.
He was so
Because-
good, man.
And if you did, you're a liar.
On
Yeah, but he got
Sportsbet,
heaps of
it's
goals.
Ian Hill, which is apparently his name.
Ian Bobby Hill.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One of my mates
Didn't
did it. Was paying 101 to 1.
Had Bobby Hill.
Yeah, kidding.
Put $25
Oh,
on
I don't
yeah.
believe
Well,
that.
on
Does
the
that mean
Ned's
he
app,
gets
I would have
2.5
presumed.
grand?
Yes.
it. Unless it was a really good Photoshop, yeah.
How's
That was a win.
That's like a close your eyes, scroll down and pick someone
Sure,
type.
yeah.
Awesome.
That's
Didn't
It's a goal.
you know how?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know, but
the,
not to bet on it.
yeah,
beforehand.
forwards rarely win it.
Right.
Wasn't Ben, you were saying at that awesome barbecue that
terrible
Kiss
now.
of Death picked. Like didn't Kiss of Death
Kiss of
pick?
Death picked who's the dude with the mo?
Or like Markov.
Markov.
The leg.
Markov.
That's so rude.
Absolute dig at him because
Like
the
if
Kiss
your
of Death
team
picks
gets
the
picked, it's
worst
kind of like,
chance.
oh yeah, but like being like, no, you were literally the last person who would
would
pick
win
on
it.
the field to win.
Oh, well, what I recently learnt about is that ugly AFL player thing.
Whoa,
Darcy.
Oh no, you mean the roughest lid
Yeah.
page? Yeah,
What's
the
that?
squad. No,
It's
so
like-
yeah,
it's
every
just
year
like
they pick like the
The
draft.
ugliest
for the-
players. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
It's a funny bit for
That's
sure.
funny. We should do that
Um,
for radio.
I've got a story about macaroons. Can I tell it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brodie,
I
yeah,
love that.
sure,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
totally fine, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like the
Hang
custard
on.
monster out again.
But like, do you mean macaroons, which is like coconut, or macarons, which are those little,
Macarons.
macarons?
Like the sweet pastry.
Yeah.
I used to work at like a cafe, and Liz Cambage came into my cafe once, and she said, just looked at me and said, "Oh, can I please grab a family pack of macarons?" I'm like, "Okay, sure." And this is the very famous basketballer who's played
Yeah,
in
like
the
Cambridge.
WNBA.
Cambridge, yeah.
Yeah, the one that's
you-
in
I was
the
like, who is that? Yeah.
I was going to say, you're putting some flair on it. I'm like, are we talking about the same
She's
person?
the polarizing
That's
one,
how
isn't
you're
she?
supposed to pronounce her surname.
Cambage.
It is.
Are you
Yeah,
are you
it
shitting
is.
me? I feel like an idiot. I thought it was Liz Cambridge.
No.
Cambage.
God.
It is.
Cambage. It's like that
Thank
Moe
you
and
for, thank you
Moe.
for clarifying that.
Fact check.
Well, this story's got more legs than I thought. Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said,
Tarjay.
"Can I have a family pack of macaroons, which is 16 macaroons, all right?" And she goes, "Can I also grab like a latte?" I was like, "Sure." And so I went and made the macarons, and you put them in like tissue paper, and then you put them in a box, and
Wow.
wrapped a big bow around and whatnot, and gave it to her, and was like, "Oh god, that actually took me like 4 or 5 minutes." I was like,
Yeah.
"I'll make you coffee now." And then
No way.
she proceeded
No,
to
she
unpack
didn't.
the family pack of macarons and ate every single one before I could finish my coffee, which
she
takes me about 3
didn't.
minutes. It was straight in. It was, and she held eye contact with me while she was doing it and just like feeding me into her mouth.
I am the family.
And it was almost like an intense stare down, and she absolutely had me con. But she ate all of them.
She's a big woman. She's a very tall lady.
And barely chewed. It was like.
That's so funny.
It's like
You know, I remember once being, I went to, I think it was called Talk to Me Bar, but Peking Duck started this thing in Melbourne.
it's called Talk to Me, wasn't it?
Talk to Me, yeah. Did we both go there after the?
No, I probably didn't go, but
Yeah,
I remember hearing about
I
it.
reckon it opened after like the J Awards or something. We were in Brunswick for something.
Oh, no, I
it
did
was
go
when we
to
were living in
that.
Sydney.
And the guys from Jungle Giants were there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, big night for me. I missed my flight. Remember, I flew my mum to Brisbane.
Yeah, I
to see
called
Gang
it.
of Youths?
I called it at like 3.
Yeah, my
and
mum
just
was
stayed
in Brisbane by herself for like 5 hours, and I couldn't get a flight. It was so bad. But anyway, yeah. But where was this going? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Liz Campage. She was there, and I was blind, and I remember saying to her, "You're so tall," and I was like, and then I remember just thinking, I remember like someone told me that I said that the next day, and I was like, "Yeah, who?" I was like, "What?" She would just be like, "Oh God, shut up." Well, you're so tall. Yeah, no shit.
Now,
I'm literally at like
next
an
time you see her and you've had a few too many beers, you'll be like, "You love macaroons."
You're so tall. I heard once you had 16 macaroons in the time it took to make a flat white. Is that true? This is why I don't drink anymore.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Cool.
Yep, Plinth, Jackie. what do we say now? Felgate, Fedora.
Fedora,
that's right.
Felgate.
Yeah.
Felgate, Fedora.
I